So this is going to be an incredible, emotional event. We have a few guests here that would like to just say a couple of words about our guest of honor. And then we're going to have the big surprise, the moment we've been waiting for from Mr. Cornelius.
Yes, sir.
The first one to speak will be our very own president of Harlem Jets, Ajani's youth football program, Mr. Jamel Wright.
To spend some time with us and obviously celebrate this moment with Ajani and his family. I should have started with I am obviously Jamel Wright, the founder, now CEO of the Harlem Jets, the youth football program that Ajani started playing youth football with and kind of helped him to become who he is today. Ajani sits before us as a true testament of what hard work and dedication can do for you. But he was first and foremost a great student. Then he applied himself on the field and became a great football player. But for as long as I've known you, you've been a phenomenal young man, Ajani. So each and every time I've seen you, we've always embraced it. It's always been very organic and loveful and prideful. But I don't even think you know this. I used to see you on Lenox Avenue kind of walking in the days while I was on my way to work, walking to get on the bus stop. A few times you walked right past me. And I'm like, he's in the days. So it took real commitment for you to get from Harlem over to the Metro North and up to school on a daily basis. And you did it without complaining, and you did it with a purpose. So for that, man, we are forever grateful. We believe that this is going to be, whatever school you decide. Everyone's asking, Mel, I know you know. I'm like, nah, I don't know. I wouldn't ruin the surprise. And even if I knew, I wouldn't tell you. You know what I mean? Like, it doesn't work that way. Like, we have some confidentiality here. But all I'll say, man, is just continue to be great. Whatever you do, whatever you decide to do, we will always be with you. We will always be for you. And we will always love you, man. Okay? You are as good as you are already. You just continue to do what you're doing, okay? Love you, man. Thank you. All right. Oh, and of course, I forgot. Excuse me. Next up, we'll be bringing up Ajani's head football coach from Stepinac High School, Coach O.D. Come on.
Day is like Christmas Day. It's, you can run down and look at the tree and you want to open that gift and see what school Johnny's going to pick. We're honored to be here tonight. My staff is really honored to be invited to this. It's great to see so many former teammates of Johnny's here, whether they played for the Harlem Jets or they played at Stepinac, coming in the room and supporting his decision tonight. It's going to be crazy. People are asking me, as he just said, where's he going, what's he going to be doing? We don't know. I have no idea. I'm looking forward to buying a new hat, wearing it around and being really proud. The last week, 2 weeks, I've talked to college coaches all over the country. And I think the most amazing part is a lot of people I have never talked to. And they asked me about this young man. And they didn't ask me about him as a player, because he was under-recruited coming out of New York. Now, things are changing now, and people like Ajani and some other gentlemen in this room have changed it, that New York is now getting recruited the way they should be. Mom and I had a lot of discussions about his college choice, and she was going to write a book about recruiting, and she has a whole new chapter now of great stories about his decisions and where he went. One thing I did say to her a long time ago is, 2 years from now, you're not going to recognize this guy. He can, as you can see right now, he's a completely different person than he left us in 2018, 2019. Johnny led us to 2 state championships. And boy, do we love running the ball behind Johnny. He might be the nicest kid in the world, but he gets mean on the field and he's opening holes for us, and he did an outstanding job. Wherever he picks, we're going to be really excited about watching him play the next few years on TV and hopefully after that. I'm watching a couple of guys right now that played for me and are playing in the NFL. And their stories are very similar to Johnny, how they worked really hard and dedicated themselves and made it to the pinnacle of the sport. So we are really excited about being here, and you don't want to listen to me talk anymore. And we want to get to the real important stuff. But good luck, and we love you, and you know we're always there for you. Thank you.
Most of you who know me know I have a immaculate memory, but today I wrote down my remarks. I'm gonna try to make this short and sweet. I stand before you the proudest father in the universe. Two brilliant, beautiful boys, but today we celebrate Ajani's success. 25 scholarship offers from Division I schools. 25. Including football powerhouses. Oh, come here, man. Come here, my man. Come here, my man. Come here, my man. And from work.
Amen.
Have a seat. Have a seat. See, this is what I'm talking about, right? 25 Division I scholarship offers, right? From powerhouses like Tennessee, Nebraska, Auburn, Ohio State. Any father whose kid is serious about football, this is a dream come true. In addition to that, Ajani has earned accolades. The Colonial Athletic Association's first team all-conference, Blue Bloods first team all-American, the CAA Commissioner's academic honors. Right. At the end of the day, none of those awards were gifts. They were earned, right? Hard work, dedication, and literally blood, sweat, and tears. I can tell you stories. I can tell you stories. Ajani, you're a true scholar athlete. I am so proud of you. I'm proud of your vision for yourself, your dedication to your goals, your focus, and your determination. And let me just say that your incredible maturity and professionalism throughout this process has been impressive. I'm proud of you pursuing your passions. I know that whatever school you choose, it's going to be the right school for you. As always, many blessings and much love from your dad. And with that, I present to you the wonderful and majestic Ajani Cornelius.
Ooh, chopping onions, chopping onions. About Ajani's story, and it's about gratitude, trust, pride, and love. First of all, hi, Chiuka. She was an awesome big brother. Ajani, thank you for allowing me to support you in this journey. I remember when you told me a long time ago that you wanted to play football. And at that time, I reached out to my colleague in government, Tyson Pratcher, and he was like, oh, we play football at a place called Harlem Jets. And I trusted them to allow you to go to this camp. I don't even want to talk about what happens at this camp. But I trusted you. I smiled when you got on the bus, but I cried when you left. I don't know if you knew that. And then I remember in 8th grade, Mike McCauley said, yo, these schools really wanted Johnny to go to high school for football. And I said, what? And so we went around to all these schools to see what school worked best. And we found a school in Westchester. You had to leave Harlem. You had to be on this Metro North train to go to Stepinac. And we met Coach O.D. and Coach Shed, and they said he's good. And I left you there, I smiled, but I cried on my way home. I don't know if you knew that. I cried. Then it was time to go to college. And you got accepted to Howard University. But before you got accepted at Howard University, in your junior year, you were overlooked, under-recruited. I watched your sorrow, your pain. I watched your happiness at times. I watched you struggle. I watched you grind when we would go up and down the 95 to workouts. I remember when you wanted to go to Howard, it was your dream, and then you couldn't go, and then we had to find another school for you. And then fortunately we got University of Rhode Island, and I remember I dropped you off there and I smiled, but then I cried when I left. You just didn't know that. I'm so proud of you, and I love you so much. And I just can't, I just know everything that you've gone through. I know everybody here has watched your journey. Everybody remember when you was a little kid, and they watch you grow, and they see the wonderful man you are. A lot of them come to your football games. A lot of them have said, all right, enough, yes, stop posting about Ajani. But I just want to say that I want to thank you for allowing me to be in your journey, for trusting me, for teaching me what NPR and third down conversions mean, and also for loving me, because I wasn't always perfect, but I was the perfect mom that I could be to help you reach your dream. And so we all love you, Ajani. And we're gonna be with you no matter where you go. Well, you know I'm gonna be with you, but we're gonna be with you no matter where you go. We're gonna watch you on TV now, and we're gonna all pray that you remain healthy in your mind, in your body, and in your soul. So that being said, it's your time.
Yes, yes.
It means so much to me. To my friends, former teammates, family members, and coaches, you have all played a big role in my development during this. My success is your success. Thank you for everything. When I entered the transfer portal, I couldn't imagine such a tremendous reaction. I want to take this opportunity to thank each school that offered me a scholarship to be a part of their program. Thank you to all the coaches, staff, and players who hosted me on my 4 official visits over the last 2 weeks. It's been an incredible experience. I also want to thank my Rhodey family. To all the coaches, teammates, staff that helped me hone and improve my skills during my time there. I've made dear friends and brothers for life. I need to thank my mother, my father, and my brother. I couldn't be more grateful for the unconditional love, guidance, and belief that they have in everything that I do. I also want to thank all of you for coming and support again. I hope you guys continue to stay with me as I progress in my journey. With all that being said, I'd like to announce that for the next 1 to 2 years, I will be attending the University of Oregon.
Talk to us and tell us real quick why Oregon.
What about Oregon?
Yeah, why did you choose Oregon?
When I visited Oregon, it was just the fitting field that I was looking for. It spoke to me instantly. I love the place. I'm really excited about the coaches. Coach Adrian Clem is the offensive line coach. I can't wait to work with him. I believe in him, and I trust him and Coach Landon, the head coach, to develop me into the player I hope to be.
What's your expectations going in? I mean, I know it's right now it's December, but going in, you gotta get ready for spring practice and everything. What's your expectations going in? What's your
When I go in,
mindset?
I'm gonna put my all into adapting and acclimating myself to the offense, making sure I'm ready to come in and compete to play, and try to hit the field as soon as I can, be the best player I can be for it.
A lot of people would say, we saw the hats today. One of those hats included the Big Ten. Why not the Big Ten and why the Pac-12?
Like I said, when I went to Oregon, it was the best fit. It was the best fit for me, and that's the place where I see myself developing the best I can.
This is a big. It's not only a big thing for you, but for New York overall. Because I think with New York, the first thing you think is basketball. So for you, with this being football and you going to a big Power 5 school, this is a big thing. You can just talk about how big this is for representation in New York.
Absolutely. You know, I grew up in Harlem. I was part of the Harlem Jacks. They were here today. They represented this and they helped organize this. They've been a part of me since I started playing football. So we just been trying to get the motion going in the city, and the fact that kids like me are able to do things like this now is amazing.
Thank you.